remains a popular figure within the English game. It's been a while, though, since he won a trophy, and Manchester United's championship challenge looks likely to end in failure.
I just think it's been a season of where we've not been consistent enough. We've not won vital games that we should have won. We've drawn games against teams that no disrespect to other teams, but we should be winning. And if you do that kind of stuff, then you're not going to win the league. And the most consistent team invariably wins the league.
Originally from London, he's a product of West Ham's youth system. Ferdinand moved to Leeds United in July 2000 for £18 million, then a British record. He remained at Ellen Road for just 20 months, but that was time enough to carve out a reputation as one of the best defenders in the world.
I left London. It was the best move I could have made at the time, getting out of London, all the bad habits I was in. And just getting involved in a really, really good setup. David O'Leary was good to me. He had the bottle to come and buy me from West Ham. We went straight into playing Champions League football, and it brought me on as a defender, no end.
It was during his time at Leeds that Ferdinand established himself as a central figure in Sven-Göran Eriksson's England plans. His international debut had come under Glenn Hoddle in 1997, and he made the World Cup squad the following year. But he failed to get a game in France, a statistic he managed to put right in 2002.
On a personal level, playing in the World Cup is what you dream about as a kid. I've watched World Cups and European Cups as championships when I was a kid growing up, and I always dreamed about playing there and being recognised as one of the best players in your country, to go over there and represent your country, seeing all the fans and I was one of the supporters, used to watch them games all the time and at school and at your house with all your mates and stuff. So to be able to be one of the players playing there and being watched by fans is a great achievement and something that I really did enjoy.
So impressive were Ferdinand's performances in Korea and Japan, Sir Alex Ferguson convinced Manchester United to invest £30 million in the defender. Silly money in the eyes of many, but for those who played both with him and against him, Ferdinand, it seems, was worth every penny.
He's so quick, so big, so strong. You think with a tall player than someone as small and nippy like me, you'd think you've got a great chance, but he's so quick as well, and you think you've got past him, and he's got the longest legs in football, I think. He always seems to get a toe, so no, he's certainly developed.
He's been close on 3 seasons at Old Trafford now, but last year missed 32 games due to his 8-month suspension for failing to turn up for a routine drugs test. Many believe that cost United the title last season, and his manager thinks his team are far better with him than without him.
When he was in his side last year, we were the best defensive record in the country. If you see the record of United with Rio Ferdinand in the team, it's incredible. When it comes down to playing, the lad is the best centre-back I've ever worked with. He's absolutely phenomenal.
He's been fantastic for me. Obviously, he's the person who made the judgment to bring me here to Man United, which I'll always be thankful for. And at the same time, he's made sure that, as I said, when I had my time of need for someone to be able to there to put their arm around you, he's been there. He didn't say as much as maybe some people would have thought he said, but what he did say did stick in my head, and so I'm very thankful for that.
There's far more to Rio Ferdinand than first meets the eye. He regularly gives up his time for a number of good causes: the Prince's Trust, the NSPCC, and football's anti-racism campaign, to name but a few.
Stand up. Speak up.
I remember when I was a kid, and I'll never forget when I was a kid, that if you saw someone who was a footballer or someone who means something to you, a lot of kids support football clubs and appreciate footballers. So you have a big influence on kids at that age, and they're impressionable at that age, and what you say sometimes will stay with them a lot more than what a teacher might say. So yeah, I think it's a duty of ours to be able to go into schools and talk to the kids and let them ask questions and stuff, and see that we are just normal people.
Just recently, Ferdinand paid a visit to Cheshire's Alderley Edge Community Primary School on behalf of one of the official partners of the England national team. The pupils got the chance to ask him some questions and also learned a trick or two from their special guest.
If I didn't want to do it, I just wouldn't do it. But it's what I enjoy doing. It's not a big thing for me to go to a school or go to see some kids in a youth club. That's just normal, and I probably would have liked to have done something like that if I wasn't playing football. So, but it is good. As I said, it keeps you in the know with the young kids and seeing how they speak and stuff. It keeps you young.
Still only 26, Ferdinand himself has time on his side, and both England and Manchester United stand to benefit for several years to come.